Yeah.
It was awful growing up there.
Yeah. I'm Christine. I also grew up in a really small town. It was like a one-bar town. That was it. There was one bar. The tattoo artist was also the bartender. So when we would go there as teenagers, we would get kicked out because the tattoo artist would recognize us. So I also worked at the only Subway in town, which was, we didn't have a lot of fast food in that town, which really sucks if you like fast food. Nobody in here likes fast food. So I was working at Subway, and this woman I was working with was telling us how she just met the most amazing man. She was kind of a mamas for mamas, if you know those type. You know, where she's like, I need money for milk. I had an unexpected expense come up, but we all know the unexpected expense was probably the male strippers the weekend before. So she was telling me how she met this amazing man and how she said that he was hot, he had a job, and had tattoos. So that's what made him amazing. So he picked her up from work, and 16-year-old me looks up and goes, "Oh yeah, he is a nice guy. He offered to pierce my Christina for free last week." I didn't accept, just so you know. That would be way too painful. Could you imagine? Like, just a needle right in your most sensitive part of your entire body. And my name is also Christine, which is ironic. He was like, "Oh, here's your Christina." And I'm like, "What's a Christina? Don't you mean who?" So there wasn't a whole lot to do in Ladysmith. So I would try to spend my money, but everything was closed at 3 p.m. So I'm like, "Where can I go?" And someone was like, "The tattoo parlor's open. Let's go there." And we would just buy like different nose rings and whatever things were cool in the 90s. So one of my favorite things to do in Ladysmith was watch birds, drink from the creek, pass out drunk in a field. But we didn't have to worry about as much back then because we didn't have the internet, so we didn't know there was things to worry about. Like, we ran around a lot, so our cardio was really good. So we could run faster than any creepy person that might, you know, do something to our naughty places. And the dating scene in that town was really, really weird. Like, everybody knew each other. So in my high school, there was about 6 good-looking people. That was it. That was it. There's just 6 of them. And then there was this blonde girl on the basketball team, but that's another story. So they would date, and then when they would break up, they would just date the other one in the group. So basically, they all were like polygamous before they called it. They used to just call it being a hoe. But now a hoe is an offensive term because they don't get paid. Honestly, why wouldn't you charge? Like, if you're already putting it out there, you're already doing the work, but you're doing it for no wages. So, speaking of hoes, there's this guy in Vernon who got outed on the rant and raves. There's like 200 women who are feeling sensitive because this guy sent them all dick pics. So they're like, "Are you a victim of receiving dick pics? Join our support group." And I too got dick pics from this person, but see, I wasn't upset about it. I had a brilliant idea. I said to him, "Thank you for the free picture. I'm going to put that on OnlyFans and make money off of you." And he deleted that picture so fast. I was like, "Well, there goes my income." Right? So, yeah, I guess when girls are trying to date, I go to school with a bunch of 20-year-old girls, and they're always telling me about their dating life and how they went on the internet and met these guys and how they're creepy and weird because he wanted to pay for the dinner. I don't know. And then this other girl who's single, she's like, I don't want to date anybody anymore because I want a guy that has neck tattoos and is just a really good person. She's just expecting a lot from a guy with neck tattoos. I'm saying, if he's got benefits, I mean, that's one thing. If he's got a good job, because at least when he knocks your teeth out, you'll have dental to pay for that. So, I mean, I don't understand why these young, beautiful girls are single. Look at Big Ed. He's had how many fiancés now? And within 90 days. I went on a really bad internet date once. This guy showed up, he looked nothing like his picture. Like, I'm 6 feet, okay? My husband's 6'5". That's the requirement to ride the roller coaster. And this guy, he said he was 6 feet. He was about this big, looked nothing like his photo. So when he got there, I said, you know what? I said, here's $20. Take that, go put gas in your car and drive home. I felt awful, but at the same time, you know how it's called plenty of fish? Sometimes you have to take that catfish and throw them back in the swamp where they belong. Thank you.
Everybody. All right. Your next comic is from